Who's that actor we want?
Hi guys, welcome back to Joe's World. It's been a while and I'm glad to be back to share with you this activity, this interesting activity that I took over the weekend. As usual, I always take you along with me. You tag you tag along unknowingly. So on this Saturday morning, we started our journey to this beautiful place. It's here in Kent. It's interesting. How many of you have gone hiking? Do you love hiking? Have you heard about it? Are you planning to go for it? Yes. Before you make that plan, before you put it into action, just go with me on this day. Let's do it together because so many nice things to see there, to see where I went. This place where I started from, we're gonna see it, but here we're still on our way. This is M20, so that's why we're driving because I live in Medway, so we were driving towards this beautiful place, and it didn't take so long to get there. Yeah, but this is all Kent, guys. We're still in Kent County, but you can see my area is beautiful, beautiful countryside, very beautiful places, very beautiful roads. The houses are posh, the life is laid back. It's all interesting, guys. It's not because it's my area, but that's the truth. You bear with me. You can see around. You can see around. It's really a nice, cool place. And being autumn, oh my God, it adds, this yellow, there is a way it adds beauty. You just don't get tired of it because the greenish and the yellowish and a bit of reddish, it makes it really nice and so refreshing to look at. There are different ways of getting here. You can either take a train, you can take a bus, but different connections. You have to connect from this bus to the other like that. And you can also take private transport. You can drive, which is very, very efficient. I think it's the best. Hey, driving will make it much, much easier because, in the countryside, well, buses are there, but they're not as fast as it is in the town area. So the best thing would be to drive. And if you're coming from, for example, Maidstone, it's also very easy. From Tonbridge, very easy because this is the same area, guys. So here where we are almost to the place. We're almost there. You see how beautiful this place is, guys. You see how beautiful it is. Nature's wonders. Nature is really good and nothing beats nature. To be honest, nothing beats nature. Because this is all natural. This is all natural, but it gives that fantastic beauty, that fantastic view. So this is the area. We've got to Ivy. It's my first time here, by the way. Yeah, it was my first time as well, but I didn't regret, guys. I didn't regret. It was worth it. The trip was worth it. So it's what I've told you. This place, guys, this place is good, especially if you live in chaotic places like London. Coming here will just soothe your mind. Yes, it's true. I'm not putting down people in London, but that's the reality. London is so chaotic. Coming here, it is very, very calming. Look at the places, guys. Look at the residences. Wouldn't you want to live in such a place? Well, be there for a weekend if you don't want to live here permanently. So we continue. Very soon, we're going to get to that place because this is already part of the area. Yeah. So we're going to get there, you're going to see, and you're going to agree with me what I'm talking about. Well, the only thing I saw is the roads are a bit small. Yeah, the roads are a bit small and there are sharp corners. So if you're driving here, you have to be extra careful. And the good thing, the drivers here are careful. They're really, really careful. That's the beauty of it. So finally, We are here. Finally, we are here. And you know what? I struggled with pronouncing the name of this place. But yeah, it's just pronounced as item. Item. Much as the spelling looks a bit different, but when you're pronouncing, just say item. Ightham Mall. This is the place we've come to. I'm gonna tell you briefly about this place. It's just a brief background about this place. Yeah. So, like I was saying, Ightham Mote is one of England's oldest and best preserved medieval manor houses, with its core dating from the 1340s. Guys, how many years are those? It was built around an open courtyard and was owned by various families over the centuries. But currently, it is owned by the National Trust. I didn't know that. I just had to read about it and gather information about, because it's interesting when you're going to a place. It's very important when you go to a place to have some knowledge about it. So this is the parking. They have a spacious parking, because you know why? Because they have different activities taking place. So the parking is really big enough. And this is briefly about it. The prices are there, the opening times, the map. So if you're gonna go for hiking, you know which which routes to take. Yeah, there are two of them, as we're gonna see ahead there. There are two of them. So they have the cave, they have the shop, or what do we call it? Yeah, it's a shop, because they sell in different items. You come here, you buy a souvenir, it's there. Even if it's not a souvenir, but it's there. You buy different items. And that's me there. That's how I dressed for the day. So this is the shop where in case you want to buy something, this is it. It's very close to the cave. So from the cave, you just get in here and buy what interests you. There are different things to buy, including the plants. If you are a plant lover, why not buy stuff here? There are some scarves, a bit of jackets, different things. Yeah. So guys, here on this other side, you see there, there is the toilets. So don't go start hiking without making sure you are okay. So you just get in there, yeah, ease yourself, and then you start off your journey, because it takes a while. It takes a bit of time. Some people who are very, very quick can take like maybe 3 hours. So there is the eastern route. Was it eastern? I've forgotten, but there are two. So for us, we took this one. So this lady, I think for her, she came early and she had finished. I don't know, because I didn't ask her. But yeah, there she was. She looked happy. Yeah. Guess what? At this point, I didn't know what was ahead of me, but I was excited. I was looking forward to this adventure. Here is this beautiful, it's like you've seen. This place is really old and it's been preserved for over centuries. And the interesting thing is, it's been preserved well, because centuries, and something still looks like this. Guys, we give credit where it's due. And on this side, there is like a pond, like a river. This side where I'm now, where the camera is facing, you see that? It's beautiful. And I guess during summer, people would enjoy to sit there by the side of the pond. Or I don't know if it's a river or a pond. But what I realized, there are different ponds in this place. As we were walking around the trail, I realized there are a number of ponds, and I like ponds. I don't know why, but I find them interesting. So here where we are, different people, different groups, and you do it. And before you know it, you've finished a kilometer, a second one, another one, like that. But this is a farm. This is a farm here. They do animal farming. They had horses there. I think I saw horses, and we're gonna see many more. There are different farms in this area. What I didn't get to know, whether they are owned by different people or they are all under the trust, but it shows how hardworking people are as you're there seated in your house, people are out there working tirelessly. That's one thing that I saw. I may not be hardworking, but I really admire people who work, because it's not easy. But people are really working. You would see, look at that. That's beautiful. It's more of African architecture, but it's really beautiful. So these people are also doing the same thing. We're all together. Well, some of them we didn't come together, but we were on the same mission to hike. We were on the same mission. So there we are going. And at this point, I was like, am I going to finish? Am I gonna finish? But then something inside me was saying, yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it. Yeah, we went on. We went. And there I am in the forest. I had to show you my face because I'll be like, oh, they'll be like, where is she? Where is she? There I am. You beautiful girl, Joe. I'm there. Yeah, in the jungle. It's not that big. It's not that fierce, but yeah, it's a jungle, it's a forest, but a peaceful one where you feel the fresh air. Guys, I was inhaling fresh air. Guys, if only the camera would do this place justice. This place was so nice. The view from a distance was beautiful, I'm telling you. It's not that I'm exaggerating, but it's the truth. It's the truth, guys. The place was so nice. And here, these leaves caught my eye. They caught my eye. They looked so unreal, guys. This looks so unreal, but it's real. The way they lay it down, it's like somebody put them there, but no. They just shed off the trees and they get down and they look so beautiful. This entire area is covered by these leaves, yellowish and brown. Oh, guys. This was nice. I said I can't leave out these moments. I had to put them on camera and show you guys. But you know how cameras are. They can't bring out something the way it is exactly. The way you see it on camera is not the same way as it is physically. And then we go to this farm shop here. They sell pure organic stuff. Pure organic stuff. Yes. Among the things I saw there was pumpkin, there is beef, there is lamb inside there is a fridge and a refrigerator. And then here we came across horses, nice looking horses, well taken care of. The owners are doing a great job and very beautiful, spectacular view. See it there, guys. It's like a painting, but no, it is real. That's nature. The clouds. And I was imagining, suppose it's blue sky. How beautiful would it look like with that vegetation there? And then we go to this house. This house caught my eye because here I rarely see wall fences, but here it was. And long, really long. It's like I was down and I was stretching my arm to capture that. So it's like 3 meters. I'm not very sure, but just know it's long. And then here we joined on this road, and we did not take the downside, but instead we went uphill. Uphill wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I did it. I managed to do it. So this here is the front side of the house. Well, there is a gate, but it was open to my surprise. It was open and I saw the house. It looked very beautiful, very nice. And it's like an old house. And then we came across this parking. I'm sure some people start their hiking from this spot because I think it depends on where you've come from. That's where you start from. So we saw that as well. And then we continued walking, going. Here was good because it was a bit flat, so I wasn't feeling so tired. It was real. I could relax my legs. Lazy me. So it gave me a chance to relax my legs. As we went to join, it's more of a main road, and then crossing over to the main road, you get to this point. The road was continuing to Tonbridge. So we got to this point here, and I saw families with children really, really young children, but they had come with their children, and it looked beautiful as well. It looked nice. There is a tree here which I saw that fell down. My goodness, it looked like a piece of art. And then we came here, down here on this beautiful pond. This pond is so nice. They put something there like a small house. I don't know what it is for, or maybe just a decoration, but it's nice. Again, I said, why not? I posed for another picture here because the spot was beautiful, was nice. Why not? Yeah, and luckily I could see deers from a distance. I was trying to capture them, but I couldn't see them properly. But when you look closely, you can see them. They were at a distance, but the way the sun was pointing there, and the distance, I couldn't get them. I couldn't get them clearly, but that was the first encounter. Well, I knew before we went there, I knew there were deers in this area, but that was the first encounter. And then we continued, and reaching here, this is a golf course. This golf course is very, very big. It has sections, different sections. But the only way to be safe as you're walking through the golf course is to walk through the gazetted pathways. You don't have to, to meander around. Otherwise, you can get yourself into trouble. You can be hit by the ball. So here was magical. How magical? Because we got to the close encounter of the deers. I never knew they were white deers. I saw them for the first time, and they're friendly. They don't fear people. I was scared to get close to them because I wanted like a closer shot. So I tried to get a bit close, and they weren't moved. They weren't scared at all. I was like, wow, that is cool. I hope they're not dangerous at all. Yeah, we went on and on through this golf course. More people were here, as you can see, as others are going, others are coming. As you're finishing, others are starting. But it's so interesting to see families doing this. Yeah, and it didn't take us so long to get to this. It was a palace. I'm going to tell you briefly about it. The Knole wears centuries of its history gracefully, from the modest manor house to the home of archbishops and loyalty. The grand ancestral home of the Sackville family has stories of love affairs and literary connections to tell. Delve into the Knowle's past and find out how grand this home came to be. And what you see today is remarkably preserved early Jacobean remodeling of the medieval Archbishop's Palace. From an older manor house, it was built and extended by the Archbishops of Canterbury after 1945. So guys, getting here, at first I thought maybe there was an event. There were so many people, and I was wondering, but they were doing the same thing as what I was doing, surprisingly. So as you're in your house there, you're seated, people are doing things, people are doing activities, people are enjoying the country, people are discovering, people are experimenting. So when you have time and the energy, please do these things. Yeah, these are the memories which you keep forever. And luckily, there is a place to sit. There is a cafe where you can buy refreshments, and there is an outdoor one and the indoor one. There's one in the compound there where we sat for some time, enjoying this. Luckily, there was a bit of sun and it was warm. Oof, I felt reborn. I sat there looking up and enjoying the sun rays. I was sunbathing, guys. It was nice. I wish I did a video that I didn't. I don't know why I skipped that, but it was such a great experience. Seeing the children running around, buying the ice cream,
Looks like
buying
he's a guide here.
the sweets and everything, enjoying themselves. Others having their coffees and teas and their cakes and everything. It was such a great day, such an interesting day. I can't lie, I enjoyed this day. And that's how it looks like. It's more of a castle, But like we've seen, it was the Archbishop's palace, and currently it's still under the National Trust. If you want to enter inside there and have a closer look at the architecture designs and different things which are preserved there, you pay only £7 and you get in and see these things. Yeah. So outside in the sitting area, there was this little house. It caught my attention. I was like, I have to record this. So I really paid attention to it. I don't know what's done in there, but it was eye-catching. And then we walked back. Yeah. That was the end of it. Interesting, soothing, and fulfilling. We got back to the starting point, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it right here. Don't forget to subscribe. It's Jo's World.